You'll never get her, and even if you do, she'll leave you for a better man someday. You should just settle, or you'll end up alone. Hi, I'm Jim, and that's exactly what I used to believe about the kind of woman I really wanted until I discovered the intel I'm about to share with you in this top secret briefing. Warning, other agencies are doing everything they can to shut this presentation down, and you won't find this intelligence anywhere else, so make sure you watch this whole briefing right now before it disappears. Now listen, every woman, even the sweetest, most innocent woman in the world, has a secret agent, a silent assassin inside her mind, whose only job is to eliminate you. Whether she never gives you a chance at all, stops responding to your texts after 1 or 2 dates, or divorces you after 50 years of marriage, that's her only mission: leave you. In other words, your dream girl is hardwired to filter you out at some point, causing you pain and confusion and costing you time and money. The female assassin kill list includes the likes of Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, Harrison Ford, Clint Eastwood, Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise, Elon Musk, Robert Pattinson, Vanilla Ice, and even Hugh Hefner. And, of course, millions of regular guys all over the world. See, no man is immune to the female assassin, so if you've ever been rejected, flaked on, had a woman disappear after 1 or 2 dates that you thought were going really well, or you've been cheated on, broken up with, or divorced by a woman, or had your heart smashed into a million pieces, you are most definitely not alone. No matter who you are or how awesome you are, it's only a matter of time before your woman's female assassin completes her mission and eliminates you. Now, a woman can't do anything about it once her assassin decides you're out, and neither can you. The perfect text won't save you. Dating tactics lose their power. Flowers, gifts, apologies, explanations, expensive dinners, letters, logic, appealing to her emotions, etc. won't work. Commitment won't cut it. No amount of couples therapy will help you. The truth is that you'll always have to live in fear or ignorance of the female assassin unless you know exactly what she wants and give it to her. So your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to give her the contents inside this envelope starting from the very first moment you meet her. Inside this envelope is the secret formula that stops her female assassin from eliminating you, so you can date her as long as you want, make her your girlfriend if you want, marry her if you want, and make 100% sure she never wants to leave you. Without manipulation, without pretending to be someone you're not, and without wasting any more of your time and money. Even if you've never had a girlfriend before, or you've been divorced 3 times already. And that gives you complete control over your dating life and your relationships with women, which means you can be with the woman you really want and never feel like you have to settle. It also turns her female assassin into a double agent who works for you to eliminate every other guy in the world immediately. Anytime she meets a new guy, his image vanishes instantly from her mind, even if you think he's better than you. And she's more than happy to do it for you. And I'll reveal exactly what's inside the envelope, including 3 surprising, extremely powerful dating tips that you can start using today, the most dangerous mistake men make in dating that causes them to get eliminated, and exactly how to avoid it, and the entire secret formula that ensures the female assassin will never eliminate you by the end of this briefing, so make sure you keep watching. Remember, I'll share all of that classified intelligence inside the envelope with you. However, before I read you in and share that top secret intel with you, MIA policy requires me to provide you with a little background information. Alright? Excellent. See, I never thought for 1 second that I'd be briefing you and men from 37 countries and counting about the female assassin. Here's a picture of me with my family in high school. That's me in the upper right corner. And what this happy family photo covers up, and by the way, it was a pretty happy family at that point, but what that covers up is the pain I was still carrying around inside me every single day from my birth mother divorcing my dad and moving away to another state a few years earlier. And because of that experience, I thought to myself, maybe I don't ever want a relationship. Maybe I should just avoid that and have fun. So that's exactly what I did, except that every so often, I'd meet a girl I really liked, and as soon as I tried to date her, she would run away as fast as she could. and I had no idea why, no idea what I was doing wrong, and no experience to draw from. I didn't even have my first girlfriend until I was 22 years old. It got so bad that about 13 years ago, my best friend's mom noticed my struggles and felt bad enough for me that she told me to check out a website with dating advice for men that had helped one of her male friends. I thanked her and figured I would just ignore her advice, like most of the advice you get. However, dating was so painful and confusing for me at that point that I couldn't resist, and after a few days, I decided to read a few of those articles on this website. And for a while, because of that, things got a little better. I started to get more dates, including more second and third dates. I started to get more interest and attraction, more hookups, and less rejection. I started to have more fun and feel better about myself. My confidence with women was starting to grow. And during this time, one principle really stood out to me, one counterintuitive approach to dating that showed a ton of promise. And what was so cool about it is that it allowed me to get better results with less effort. It allowed me to find out if a woman was really interested in me, and it allowed me to stop them from running away from me so quickly. And I'll tell you all about that one difference maker in just a moment. So after reading some of those articles, I was finally starting to see some results until it happened. I was 21 years old when an extremely cute girl approached me at a bar, and after talking with me for a while, she actually asked for my number. And after that night, we went out several times and had an absolute blast together. We had so much fun, and I really liked her. And I was absolutely sure that she liked me too. I just knew she would be my first real long-term girlfriend. And things seemed to be going really well with her because I was following the advice from the articles I read as much as I could, until something happened a few weeks later on a crisp, cool fall night back in October 2004 that finally pushed me down the path to dating mastery. I decided to surprise her that night by driving over to her apartment and finally asking her to be my official girlfriend. I was really nervous and excited at the same time. So I drove up to her apartment, put my car in park across the street, and reached for my keys to turn the engine off. And just then I caught a glimpse of her opening her dark red apartment door and coming outside into the darkness of the fall night, her face lit up by the gigantic full moon above. She looked amazing. So I was just about to roll my window down and yell out to her so she'd see me, until I was stopped dead in my tracks when another guy came out right behind her. And just as I was starting to rationalize that maybe he was just a friend, I watched as they made out on her doorstep. I was beyond shocked, and as disbelief gave way to anger and sadness, my heart sank into the floor of my car, my stomach twisted, and my whole body tingled as rage, anger, sadness, and confusion coursed through my blood. I didn't understand at all. I felt completely betrayed. My heart was pounding faster than the vibration of my still running Volkswagen Passat. And as she went back inside and he walked to his car, both of them smiling, I was so upset that I almost threw up. It felt like a huge punch to the gut. And in that moment, sitting there in my car, I made a promise to myself. I will master dating and relationships or die trying. See, I'd learned some powerful dating principles from the articles I read online, which led to a little more success, yet I didn't know all of them or how to apply them consistently in all situations, which eventually only led me to more pain, more confusion, more anxiety about not knowing what to do all the time, and ultimately less confidence with women. So I decided I had to know everything I was missing, because I was tired of other guys dating the women I really liked when I knew I was just as good as them, or maybe even better. I was tired of not knowing what to do in every situation with women. I was tired of being confused and in pain, and I was tired of not being able to keep dating the women I really liked. So I spent 12 years and over $20,000 on programs and in-person training. And by the way, that's been worth at least 100 times that amount to me in my life at this point, because it helped me solve one of the biggest problems that I had in my life. I read hundreds of books about dating, relationships, social dynamics, personal development, and influence. I pored over hundreds of academic journal articles and looked at the hard data gathered by researchers about what really makes a man successful with women, why people really break up with each other, cheat on each other, and get divorced, exactly what makes a man completely satisfied in a long-term relationship, how to build a kick-ass, deeply satisfying, happy, healthy, lasting relationship that you don't end up regretting after a few years, which women to choose, and exactly which ones to avoid at all costs, and the exact factors that make for a great marriage. And in those 12 years, I also gained lots of my own personal experience. I repeatedly infiltrated the Female Assassin Bureau and made copies of all their secret intel. And of course, I also made tons of mistakes, so you don't have to, until I really got everything down. I also interviewed, studied, and analyzed the most successful, most satisfied men all over the world with the best dating and relationship skills, the best girlfriends, and the most amazing wives, along with regular guys from all over the world who had learned to be successful with women. I even got my master's degree focusing on male-female dynamics and relationship satisfaction. And for that master's program, I conducted my own original, groundbreaking research. And in that long, difficult, but ultimately rewarding process, I developed a step-by-step system that any guy can use to take total control of his dating life. And today, I'm going to share that entire formula with you and save you the heartache and years of effort it took me to hone the system into perfection. So keep watching, because once you understand the secret formula and know exactly what to do at all times, the pressure lifts, your naturally attractive personality comes out, and women can't help but want to be with you and stay with you. You live every day with the supreme confidence that comes with knowing that the female assassin will never eliminate you. And you start having high-quality problems, like one of my top students, James B. from Toronto. He wrote me an email saying, "How do I ethically stop dating a girl?" So right now he has so much abundance when it comes to women that he actually wants to know how to get rid of them in an ethical way. And that's exactly the kind of problem I want you to start having. Now remember, despite the fact that I coach awesome guys from all over the world and do interviews about dating and relationships now, I'm really no different than you. I'm just a guy who finally figured out the exact formula that makes women want to stay with you as long as you want, and exactly how to apply it in every situation. This formula is for men who, like me, want the confidence and happiness that comes with consistent, predictable, sustainable success when it comes to dating the women you desire the most. Whether you want an adoring girlfriend, an amazing loyal wife, or you just want to date lots of good-looking, fun, incredible women. This is the same formula that gave me a second chance with the girl from my story and allowed me to make her into my devoted girlfriend 3 months later. And she's really cool, by the way. I finally had my first real amazing girlfriend at 22 years old. And we were together for about 5 years until, in a complete turnaround of my earlier experiences with women, she wanted to get married and I just wasn't ready. So we parted ways at that point, and after that, the formula I'm about to share with you allowed me to enjoy my single life for the first time, because the formula had the kind of women who used to run away from me, chasing me so aggressively that my friends actually gave me the nickname The Vortex. Women I used to dream about were literally leaving me voicemails, begging me to hang out with them. And I am not exaggerating or making that up at all. It was really starting to happen to me. And they were also taking me out, buying me gifts, and bringing me expensive chocolates. One of these girls showed me her phone when I first met up with her, and she had over 1,400 unread messages from other guys, while the formula had her texting me and asking me out, which is awesome. And at first I was shocked by their behavior, especially considering my earlier experiences with women, until I realized that what they were doing was normal and natural when they're actually attracted to you because you apply the formula. I also discovered that any guy can create this effect once he understands the formula completely, because it has absolutely nothing to do with your looks or your bank account. You saw the female assassin kill list earlier, and it includes a lot of awesome guys who are rich, famous, and handsome, and they still fell victim to the female assassin. So keep that in mind. It has absolutely nothing to do with your looks or your bank account. Now, if you haven't experienced anything like that before, it might be hard to believe. And trust me, it was for me too at first. And I can't wait for you to experience exactly what I'm talking about. It might be a little strange for you at first when women you used to chase start chasing you, Yet I'm sure you'll find a way to get used to it. And the best part, I haven't been broken up with since. And I'm not tall, dark, and handsome at all. In fact, I'm only 5'7", and I could definitely use a tan. And of course, my friends didn't just give me a funny nickname, they also wanted to know my secret. The one that's allowed me to date incredible women all over the world at this point, and repeatedly escape the female assassin. So when word got out that I knew something about dating and relationships, guys started coming to me for advice, people with PhDs started referring men to me, and even women started coming to me for coaching. So I decided I had to create something that would help me easily share all of the secret intel I'd discovered. And now this is the formula I teach regular men from all over the world to ensure their dating success. And thanks to the formula, now that I've gotten a little tired of thoroughly enjoying the single life, I have a new, incredible girlfriend, one I honestly couldn't have imagined being with just a few short years ago. And she's so cool, she even helped me with this briefing, because let me let you in on a little secret. Her female assassin secretly wants you to recruit her, and she's dying to finally meet a guy she doesn't have to eliminate. And it's the exact same formula I'll be sharing with you today, so that guy can be you from now on, so you can escape the female assassin once and for all, so you can escape the friend zone if you find yourself there, and so you can finally experience the consistent success with women that you deserve. Now, I'll be revealing all of the details of the formula with you in just a moment. However, first, I must warn you about the real problem you face today. This is the real evil mastermind behind why men have dating and relationship problems today. And this is why not having as much success with women as you want until now is not your fault. Although after you see this, you'll know it's your ethical responsibility to take action. Look, the deck is stacked against you when it comes to romance today. There's no doubt about that. Not only is the female assassin always coming for you, the shocking truth is that you've been misled almost every day since you were born when it comes to how to be successful with women. And those lies and myths have all but destroyed your chances to enjoy the success you desire and deserve when it comes to women. For example, one of the biggest lies I used to buy into was that if I had a better car, more money, or a better job, I would do better with women. I also used to buy into the myth that as a man, it's your job to chase women, that you had to impress them and convince them to like you somehow by being a good guy, the kind of guy she should like or says she wants, or worse, by just being yourself. Then I started hearing that you actually had to be a jerk, act like you're not interested, or use manipulation tactics to be successful with women. And you may have also heard the myth or even believed at one point that you should just be friends with a woman first and then eventually man up and tell her how you feel at some point. And I definitely used to believe the false concept that if a woman is with you, that automatically means that she's in love with you. And lastly, the biggest myth I used to buy into is that love fades over time. Yet, none of these lies are even close to the truth. And if you're one of the millions, if not billions of men who have fallen victim to these lies, then you need to decide right now to accept the truth, because if you don't, you'll continue down the road of hit or miss results with women. You'll most likely end up settling for a woman you don't even like that much as your self-esteem continues to erode and you continue to experience pain and confusion on a regular basis. Or worse, you fall in love with a woman who tears your heart into a billion pieces, or you end up stuck in a relationship you hate. And worst of all, no matter how great of a guy you are, chances are she'll still eliminate you at some point, leaving you feeling even worse than before, and possibly even facing the possibility of your children innocently asking you, "Daddy, why aren't you coming with us?" as your ex drives away with her new man and your kids. Listen, that's not what I want for you, especially when it's completely avoidable, and I know it's not what you desire for yourself. Now, this is the reason any difficulties you've had with women in your life so far are not your fault. If you really want to blame something for not getting everything you want with women up until now, then do this. Blame marketers who try to convince you that buying a certain car, watch, body spray, or beer brand will get you the women you really want. Blame men's magazines and websites that give you contradictory, counterproductive, and confusing dating advice. Blame celebrities who sell relationship books full of useless and sometimes harmful fluff because they aren't true experts. Blame the entertainment industry that promotes an image of dating and relationships that destroys your chances with women. Blame psychologists and couples counselors who don't know or ignore the fact that once the female assassin decides to eliminate you, there's nothing anyone can do to stop her. Blame some dating coaches out there that try to sell you manipulative tricks that don't work in the real world or on high-quality women. Blame our culture that's absolutely full of poisonous ideas when it comes to dating and relationships, especially what it says about what women should want and what men should do, ignoring, of course, what women actually respond to. And lastly, blamed well-intentioned yet misguided friends and family who try to tell you what to do when only 10 to 30% of relationships are happy, healthy, and functional, so it's unlikely that they know what to do or have what they really want themselves. All that misinformation has been bombarding you from every angle since the day you were born. It's enough to confuse the smartest, most successful men in the world, and it confused me for years. The truth might shock you. Number one, women don't care about your bank account or your car unless you do. There are broke, unemployed guys who absolutely crush it with women, and even guys in prison get love letters from admirers all the time. Number two, women are hardwired to pursue you and block it when you chase them. It's impossible to logically convince women to like you. Giving her flowers and gifts, writing her poems and letters, taking her on expensive dates and vacations, and talking about your awesome job, expensive car, and your resume stats doesn't work and actually drives her away. And so does telling her how you feel. Yet, number three, acting like you don't want her doesn't work either, and being a jerk to her or manipulating her always backfires at some point. Number four, you should establish attraction with a woman from the very first moment you meet her. Befriending her and then springing your massive interest on her randomly at some point later isn't nice at all, and it doesn't work. It's not like the movies at all. Number five, just because a woman is with you doesn't mean she's in love with you at all. Women can be with you for all kinds of reasons, and only one of them is that she is actually emotionally in love with you. And lastly, number six, love doesn't fade over time. If you know the formula and you apply it correctly, you can create deep love in your dream woman and maintain it forever. Yes, it's true. There are 90-year-old women out there who are still in love with their husband that they've been married to for 60 or 70 years, and they still chase him around the nursing home or around the dinner table. It is true. You definitely can maintain romantic love forever if you know and apply the formula. And it all starts with the one principle I promised I would share with you a little bit earlier. I call it the inception principle. What does that mean? It means that your job as a man is to make it her idea to be with you, to kiss you, to hook up with you, to date you, to be your girlfriend, to marry you, and most importantly, to stay with you as long as you want her to. Let me ask you a question. Do you have to convince a bird to fly over to a bird feeder? Of course not. If it has the right seeds, she's automatically attracted to it. She can't really help it. Get this. It doesn't matter how much you like her, it only matters how much she wants you. See, most men are way too concerned about how much they like a particular woman and completely ignore how much she likes him. They don't even think about it. What you need to do is focus on reading and amplifying her interest in you by applying the secret formula I'll be sharing with you in just a minute, so that she comes to you and stays as long as you want her to. Just like in the movie Inception, if you plant the right idea seeds in her mind, everything becomes her idea, you get everything that you want, and her female assassin will never eliminate you, and you can be with her as long as you want. And now that you know the problem, that your success with women has been held back for years due to lies and myths so common that they're just accepted as normal, let's dive right into the 3 game-changing tips I have for you today. These are the same tips that have allowed me to go from the guy that women ran away from as fast as possible to the kind of guy women chase and want to stay with. And they're the same tips that all men who've been successful with women throughout history have used, whether they knew it or not. And the last tip is the secret formula that prevents her female assassin from eliminating you and turns her into your loyal double agent, so make sure you keep watching this briefing until the very end. So how exactly do you make it her idea to be with you? Well, to start, tip number 1 is avoid being needy at all costs, because neediness is the number 1 thing that kills your chances with women. The female assassin hates neediness and will be forced to eliminate you if you show it to her. So if you're doing it now, Stop trying to convince her to like you. Stop trying to impress her. Stop texting her every 10 seconds. Stop telling her how much you like her. And definitely never beg her to stay with you. Let me ask you another question. What happens when you chase after a wild bird? Exactly. It flies away as quickly as possible. Birds are programmed by thousands of years of evolution to avoid you when you chase them. And guess what? So are women. See, most people believe that it's natural for men to chase women. However, that's just not true. It's actually natural for women to chase men. It's just that today men rarely give women the chance to chase them, and so we don't see it as often. However, most men go about this the wrong way, even once they learn it. You can't just act aloof and pretend you don't want her either. You still have to lead the process, just without chasing. So how do you date women without being needy so her female assassin doesn't have to eliminate you? You show her you're interested in her by actively encouraging her to chase you. That's how you show interest in an attractive way and make it her idea to be with you. So how do you actively encourage her to chase you? Well, there are lots of ways you can do that, and one of the most powerful ways is to plant what I call an attraction rationalization seed. And this is awesome if you want to see how interested she is in you, get her chasing you right away, and minimize your risk of rejection all at the same time. Here's a specific example you can try today. The next time you want to get a woman's phone number, give her your number instead. Why? Well, if you do it right and she's interested in you, she will text you. And when she texts you first, her subconscious mind will rationalize herself more attracted to you. Think about it. Women aren't used to making the first move, especially if she's super good looking. So when she does, it creates something in her mind called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is a concept developed by Dr. Leon Festinger in 1957. It's basically a mental state where something happens that conflicts with our beliefs so much that we have to find a way to resolve that internal conflict. So when an attractive woman texts you first, even if she's not consciously aware of it, her primal mind will think, this is different. I don't normally text guys first. Why did I just text this guy? And her mind must find an answer to that question. And the most obvious one, I must really like this guy. And just like that, with a very simple technique that any guy can use, she's chasing you right away, she's more attracted to you right away, and her female assassin is already starting to work for you instead of against you, which is exactly what we want. Now, this might seem like a really small thing, but trust me, when it comes to women, these little things are a big deal. You're the exact same guy, yet the way she sees you is different. And the best part is that if she's not interested in you, she won't text you. And yes, that's a good thing because you won't waste any of your time worrying about whether she likes you or not, whether she got your text or not. I don't know about you, but I hate it when I text a woman and I'm not sure if she got my message or not. It creates a lot of internal stress. And you won't waste any energy wondering when or if she'll respond, which puts you in a much stronger position and makes you much more confident going forward. It's a great way to test her interest in you and make her like you more at the same time. And it's great for her too, by the way, because when you give her your number, she knows you're not going to be one of those annoying guys who texts her 50,000 times a day when she's not even interested. So she feels really safe with you and thinks you're a really cool guy, so she knows she can let her attraction for you grow. And since I trust that you'll take action, I'll tell you how to do this correctly right now. First, when you're talking with her, tell her about something fun you'll be doing later that night or a few days from now. Then casually say, "Hey, take my number so you can text me about that thing later." At that point, she'll most likely pull out her phone and put your number in, or hand her phone to you for you to put your number in. And in that case, once your number is in her phone, the attraction rationalization seed has been planted, and it gets activated if and when she texts you. You've done your job for now. By giving her your number, you've actively encouraged her to chase you, without chasing her, manipulating her, or pretending that you're not interested. So just continue the conversation naturally for a few more minutes after that, and then exit the conversation and see if she texts you. Now, sometimes in the situation where you give her your number, she's going to text you right away so that you have her number also. There are a lot of traditional women out there still who think that it's your job to do the texting and the calling, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you give her your number and she texts you right away, or she says, "Hey, why don't you take my number instead?" Either way, in those two scenarios, she's still chasing you a little bit already, and that's what we want. Okay, so when you offer to give her your number, you're actively encouraging her to chase you. And whether she texts you right then or gives you her number instead or texts you an hour later or 2 days later, it doesn't matter. That's all still her starting to chase you a little bit, which is what we want. And this little technique works really well, so give it a try. Just imagine for a moment how good it feels when you get a text from a super hot, amazing girl, maybe even asking you to meet up for once, and you know she's interested in you. Feels awesome. Now, if she doesn't take your number when you offer it to her, or she doesn't text you later for some reason, just be cool about it and keep having a fun conversation with her, and then move forward with your life and plant more seeds with more awesome women. One of the things that you're going to find when you start applying the formula consistently is that there really are a lot of awesome women out there, and so if it doesn't work out with one particular woman, it's not as big of a deal. And before we move on to tip number 2, here are 4 more ways you can actively encourage her to chase you. First, to make it her idea to kiss you, look at her with solid eye contact and say, "If you keep looking at me like that, I might have to kiss you later." And then turn away from her a little bit with your head and shoulders. Don't look for her reaction, and move the conversation to a new topic or go do something else, as if you never said anything. Give the seed time to grow in her mind. And just wait until you see what happens later when you do go for the kiss, or better yet, she kisses you. Second, to make it her idea to go beyond kissing, pull back from the kiss first. This is a technique I teach all of my top clients. When you pull back from the kiss first, it makes her subconsciously want your physical attention more instead of having to kind of protect herself if you're moving too fast. And it's awesome because she'll do whatever it takes to get it at that point. Remember, 1 bold step forward, 1 step back, repeat. Third, to make it her idea to be your girlfriend, just keep asking her to meet up in the right way at the right times and wait for her to bring up wanting to be your girlfriend or ask you a question like, "Where is our relationship headed?" Why? Because most men will ask a woman to be their girlfriend too soon. However, if she brings it up, and she will if you do everything right, you can be sure that it's the right time and you won't have to worry about rejection. And of course, it also makes her want you more because it's her idea to be with you. Make sense? Cool. The same thing applies when you want to marry her. You just keep consistently applying the secret formula with her and wait for her to bring up the idea of marriage before you propose. Now, I'm not saying that you should wait for her to propose to you. Just wait until she brings up the topic before you get down on your knee. Now, if it's her idea to kiss you, to hook up with you, to date you, to marry you, and to stay with you, why would she ever want to leave you? Not only does following the inception principle make dating easier, more natural, and more fun, it's really the only thing that really works when it comes to her falling in love with you and permanently stopping the female assassin from eliminating you. Picture how awesome it feels when you walk into your favorite restaurant or show up at a family gathering and everyone there wants to know your secret because the woman you brought with you is incredible. And imagine how confident you feel when you know she'll never leave you. Feeling good so far? Awesome. Now let's get into tip number 2 I have for you today before I open the envelope and reveal the entire secret formula that stops the female assassin from eliminating you for good, which is tip number 3. You already know that you actively encourage her to chase you. However, tip number 2 is that you must also refuse to chase her. That means not texting her 65,000 times a day or double texting her a lot. That means not showering her with compliments. That means not buying her presents and flowers to impress her. And it means never trying to convince her to stay with you. And it also doesn't mean that you should just act aloof and never show any interest or put her down either. So how do you refuse to chase her in the right way? By being what's called non-reactive. This can even allow you to enjoy it when she's giving you a hard time. Here's how. The next time a woman puts you down, teases you hard, challenges you, or tests you, respond to it as if it was a huge compliment. So if she says, "You're ugly," instead of reacting and getting mad, pretend she just gave you a massive compliment and say in a positive tone with a genuine smile, "Aw, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much." Now, if you've never tried that before, I have to warn you, it can have an extremely powerful effect on her and make her uncontrollably attracted to you. And since I always over-deliver, here are 3 more ways you can be non-reactive before I reveal the secret formula inside the envelope. Number 1, if she doesn't text you back or show up for a date, don't text her or ask her out again. Let her re-engage you if she wants. Number 2, if you feel her interest in you slipping at any point, pull back and wait instead of trying to get her interest back. And number 3, if she says, I want a divorce after 50 years of marriage, say, hey, great, where do I sign? Why? 2 reasons. Number 1, reacting and chasing after her in these situations simply doesn't work. If it worked, I would recommend that you do it because I'm all about getting you the results that you want. Reacting to her and chasing after her in this situation is very unattractive, so if she still has any interest in you at all at this point, trying to convince her to stay will kill all of her remaining interest in you, driving the final nail into your own coffin, and then she's gone forever. And if her interest in you is already completely gone at this point, the hard truth is that there's absolutely nothing you can do about it anyway. And not reacting and chasing after her will give you much more strength and self-esteem moving forward. And number 2, if she's still even a little bit interested in you at this point, and you don't react and start chasing her, she will come back to you eventually when she's ready. And because you didn't react and try to convince her to stay, her interest in you will start to go back up. And that's what we want. Not reacting and letting her come back to you is the only thing that can work in this situation. A wise man once told me, the female mind is designed to stop your advance and then block your retreat. And I found out how right he was. See, when you refuse to chase her in the right way at the right times, and you actively encourage her to chase you in the right way at the right times, this is called duality flirting, where you're both leading and showing your interest and refusing to chase her and pushing her away a little bit at the same time. And when you do that, you demolish her normal routine, which is to reject you, you disarm her female assassin, and you make her uncontrollably attracted to you. And if you keep doing it the right way, she stays attracted to you indefinitely, and you get everything you want when it comes to women. And most importantly, your success, happiness, and self-worth skyrockets because we all know, as silly as it might be, we feel better when we have high-quality women on our arms, and our friends and family respect us more too. And it gets even better because now I can finally reveal the secret formula inside the envelope that stops the female assassin from eliminating you forever. All successful men use this formula whether they know it or not, 100% of the time. This is awesome if you want to hook up with her, date her, be her boyfriend, and or marry her, especially if you don't want to have to worry about getting rejected, getting broken up with, getting cheated on, or getting divorced. And by the way, ABC News recently reported that psychologist Dr. Bonnie Eaker-Wheel thinks that over 50% of women cheat on their husbands at some point. And a 2006 Women's Day magazine and AOL survey showed that only 44% of women would marry the same man again. And by the way, most men would definitely marry the same woman again. And this is out of over 3,000 responses. Because how she feels about you is everything. Commitment doesn't cut it, which is scary unless you understand this next tip and apply it correctly. So what is the secret formula that stops your female assassin from eliminating you forever? Here's how it works. You apply the secret 8-part formula in 3 steps. Step 1, you actively encourage her to catch you by giving her the exact 4 things she wants: high internal value, internal strength, pre-selection, and challenge. If a woman is single and she's even a little bit interested in you, and you show her through your behavior that you have these 4 qualities, she will fall in love with you over time. These are the things that women actually respond to when it comes to her feeling more attracted to you and falling in love with you. And it usually takes her about 2 to 3 months to fall completely in love with you, even if she likes you a lot to begin with. So first, you actively encourage her to catch you by applying these 4 qualities. And then once she's in love with you, you shift gears, and step 2, actively encourage her to keep you by giving her the exact 4 things that keep her in love. And these are not the same 4 factors that cause her to fall in love. And this is where lots of men who even manage to make it this far get overconfident and fall victim to the female assassin. And by the way, lots of women are not actually in love with their boyfriends and husbands. So just because a guy's in a relationship, that doesn't mean that her female assassin isn't seconds away from eliminating him for good. because they don't know or apply the 4 factors that keep her in love, which are positive attention, respect, positive humor, and teamwork. If you manage to apply the first 4 parts of the formula correctly and she falls in love with you, these are the 4 things that maintain her love for you as long as you want. And then, in addition to applying all 8 of those factors correctly, all you have to do is make sure you, step 3, choose the right woman by knowing the 11 kinds of women to avoid and the exact 11 qualities to look for. Listen, if you choose the right woman and apply the formula correctly from the first moment you meet her until the minute you decide she's not right for you or stay with her forever, she'll fall head over heels in love with you. The female assassin will never eliminate you. She'll work for you to eliminate your enemies, which are other men. You'll get everything you deserve when it comes to women, and you'll never get broken up with or divorced by a woman ever again, guaranteed. I've seen the formula work with women across cultures, religions, and political philosophies, with traditional conservative women and with left-wing liberal women. I know firsthand from my friends and clients that it works in Bulgaria, Canada, Thailand, Armenia, the United Kingdom, Russia, China, Australia, Sweden, Spain, Japan, etc., and of course, the United States of America. It doesn't matter if you're from Colorado or Colombia, New York City or Nebraska, the formula is the same. As long as you're dealing with females on planet Earth and not some other planet, it works. And by the way, it also works for females who like females. That's right, I have awesome women coaching clients who like women, and it works for them also. And the best part is that it works even if she knows you're doing it. And she probably won't, because it's the most natural, most effective, most under the radar way to date. Yet even if she does, it still works. Why? Because believe it or not, women are actually consistent when it comes to their romantic behavior. And what they really want and actually respond to is the formula. She secretly wants you to give her the formula, and she responds positively to it, whether she knows you're doing it or not. After all, would you get mad if you found out an awesome woman was doing everything she could to be more attractive to you? I don't think so, and it's the same thing for her. So by now you understand 3 critical things when it comes to your dating success. Number 1, you must actively encourage women to chase you. Number 2, you must also refuse to chase them because you know what happens when you do. And number 3, there's an 8-part formula that ensures a woman's female assassin will never eliminate you that must be applied in a specific step-by-step way. And at this point, you might be feeling a little confused or even a little overwhelmed, and that's okay. It's completely normal for this briefing to have that effect. Basically, what this means is that you have 2 choices on where you can go from here. You can try to go it alone and maybe spend the next few years trying to figure out the entire formula and exactly how to apply it in every situation by yourself like I did. And if you take action on the tips I gave you today and you do them correctly, they will work for you. However, if you make one little mistake or even one factor of the formula is missing, she could be gone forever. The female assassin will ruthlessly add you to her rapidly expanding kill list in an instant, and she won't even feel bad about it at all. So why risk failure and frustration trying to figure out all of this by yourself when I've laid out your exact step-by-step blueprint for dating and relationship success already? I put in over a decade of research and put together the ultimate step-by-step system for dating and relationship success, all with men like you in mind. One that's based on the exact principles the most successful men have followed for thousands of years, and that's been proven today by regular guys in over 37 countries and counting. And it's proven to work, guaranteed. This is the easiest, most effective, and most natural way possible to attract any woman and keep her interested in you as long as you want, without changing your personality, using manipulative tricks, wasting your time, spending trainloads of cash, or putting women down. When you follow what I say, she begins to chase you and then keeps chasing you until she eventually catches you if you let her. And at that point, she knows how rare and valuable of a man you are, so she desperately wants to keep you so that, maybe for the first time, it becomes your choice if you want to keep dating her or not. You simply have to know exactly what to do and exactly when to do it from the first moment you meet her until you decide she's not right for you or keep her for life. And I'm going to tell you how right now. I'm Jim Wolfe. You might have found me through a friend, seen me being interviewed, or read one of my best-selling books. Either way, I'm the creator of the brand new breakthrough program, Attract and Keep Her. If you ever wanted a proven, tested, step-by-step process for attracting any woman and keeping her interested in you as long as you want, without changing your personality or using tricks, this is it. You'll never have to guess what to do next again or wonder why it didn't work out with a certain woman before, because this system takes all of the guesswork out for you. Check out what Dave from New York City said about it. He says, with Attract and Keep Her, Jim has created the Bible for interacting with women. From meeting the woman to having fun with the woman, all the way to marriage if that's what you want, he's created a step-by-step process to attracting any woman and keeping her interested forever. In addition, he does it in a way that makes you a high-value man and not like the 99% of other guys out there. So many light bulbs turned on in my brain. I'll definitely be referring back to this book for the rest of my life. I believe I now have the confidence to control any situation with a woman. And then he says, Attract and Keep Her is going to blow up, and if not, that's good for him because he doesn't want any girls to know about this. And again, just like we talked about a minute ago, it doesn't matter whether they know you're doing it or not, but that's pretty funny. This easy to understand, easy to follow, step-by-step, and deathly effective system will work for you even if you are bald, broke, overweight, you're short like me, you're not as good looking as Brad Pitt, and even if you've never had a girlfriend before, like I didn't before I discovered the formula, or you're recently divorced and you've been out of the dating scene for years. And it works especially if you believe you've tried everything already. Why? Because when it comes to women, emotions override everything else. And my system will show you how to make women feel the specific, powerful emotions that skyrocket her attraction for you, that make her fall in love with you, and that keep her in love with you as long as you want. You simply can't find the entire formula and exactly how to apply it anywhere else. It's only available inside the Attract and Keep Her system. And if any of the 8 elements of the formula is missing with the woman, you're exposed. The female assassin could eliminate you at any time, so why take that risk? Now let me tell you what Attract and Keep Her is not, just so you know exactly what you're about to experience. This is not some guide to manipulation or a pickup artist manual filled with robotic routines that you have to memorize. This is also not a fluffy relationship book that doesn't work for you because it's based on wishful thinking instead of reality, because it ignores or doesn't know about the power of the female assassin, or because it's written for women. This book is only for men seeking women. If you're looking for a book filled with silly tricks or sugar-coated fluff, this is not for you. This is the real deal. There are no magic tricks involved, and you don't have to put women down or try to change yourself to fit the mold of some guru's personality. Listen, you've been misled enough at this point. It's time for a system that works for you without manipulation. One that makes you more of who you are, not one that requires you to be someone you're not. One that actually saves you time and money, and one that you can feel good about and still get the exact results you want, because it's based on the reality of what women actually respond to. Instead, Attract and Keep Her is the result of over 12 years of intense academic and informal study, analyzing the most successful men all over the planet, including guys who used to struggle with women and then learned how to crush it, learning about dating and relationships from every possible angle, looking at every single reason a woman leaves a man and figuring out exactly how to prevent them all, and then testing the formula repeatedly with real men, using it with real women all over the world. And now, starting today, their success can be your success too. The success patterns I analyzed and successfully combined for the first time can be duplicated easily by you, and that means reaping the benefits of being able to attract the women you really want and keep them interested in you as long as you want, and the confidence, self-worth, happiness, and respect that comes with it, without changing your personality, using cheesy, manipulative tricks, or putting women down. All you have to do is insert your unique personality into the formula, and you will be successful, guaranteed. Now, before we go any further, it's only fair that I be absolutely 100% honest with you. If you're looking for a magic pill that makes every woman on earth fall in love with you instantly, or some magical phrase that makes every woman want you immediately, or some other so-called method that you already know will never ever work for you with real women in your real life, then you need to exit this presentation right now. And the same thing goes if you're not ready to face reality when it comes to dating and relationships. If you prefer lukewarm hugs and nasty looks from women you barely like to gorgeous women chasing you, or you'll never take action on simple tips that are proven to work. This extremely powerful system is only for men who love women, men who are ready to break out of wishful, cloudy thinking, men who are ready to take action on a proven step-by-step plan to permanent dating success, and men who want the most natural, most ethical, and most effective way to get everything they want when it comes to women. Nothing truly worth having in this life is easy, and you know that, but this is as easy as it gets. So if you're ready for the real answer to the age-old question, what do women really want so you can be successful with women for the rest of your life, here's what you can expect. If you really want to end your pain and confusion when it comes to dating and relationships forever so that you can attract the most beautiful, highest quality women and never have to worry about them leaving you, make absolutely certain that you always know exactly where you stand and know exactly what to do at any point when you're with a woman, build high quality, unbreakable connections with women that add happiness and fulfillment to your life, make sure women feel lucky to be with you when you decide to date them, build the best possible relationship you can have with a woman if you choose to stay with her from the first second you meet her until you've been with her for 99 years, ensure that you never get broken up with, cheated on, divorced, or left for another guy again, and know for sure you're with the exact right woman for you so you never settle for anything less than exactly what you desire and deserve without pretending to be someone else or wasting any more of your time and hard-earned money, then Attract and Keep Her isn't just a system for you, it's the only system for you. Check out the note I got from PJ from Arizona. He says, "My one big problem is that I can meet a girl, yet I always had trouble keeping them around after 1 or 2 dates. Not only has Attract and Keep Her helped me date up to 4 new girls a week, but I feel like now they are trying to stay in my life. Complete 180. Thanks again, Jim." And look at what Scott from Massachusetts wrote in. He says, "I'm genuinely blown away by the value you've delivered in Attract and Keep Her. If you want a high-quality girlfriend who's going to stay around, it takes something much different than gamey tactics. Coming from a dude who's had that girl as his girlfriend and lost her, I've had so many new things click while reading. My next girlfriend thanks you in advance, brother." And then he says, "I'm so pumped for all the other guys who this is going to help get to the next level. And that's one of the reasons I love my clients." And listen to what Ali from Florida had to say. He says, "We all know the stats on divorce and marital infidelity, not to speak of how many people are in unhappy marriages. I learned principles in Attract and Keep Her that will allow me to avoid those types of outcomes. Even as a happily married man, I gained tremendous value from Attract and Keep Her." Now let's take a look at what's inside your copy of Attract and Keep Her. On page 41, you'll discover the 4 naturally attractive male qualities that make any woman more attracted to you and fall in love with you. This section goes really deep into the first 4 parts of the formula. And on page 83, you'll learn the 4 phases of romantic relationships so that you have a complete roadmap and always know where you are and exactly what to do with a woman from the first moment you meet her until 99 years later. On page 96, you'll discover the factors that make you more attractive to a woman when she first sees you and how to take control of them. And on page 109, you'll start to learn the exact step-by-step process to apply the formula to make it her idea to keep talking to you, to kiss you, to date you, to hook up with you, to be your girlfriend or even marry you, and stay with you as long as you want her. And then, once she's in love with you, you'll learn exactly how to apply the only 4 things that keep her in love with you as long as you want on page 183, along with the 11 kinds of women you absolutely must avoid and 11 qualities to look for in a woman so you know exactly what you're getting if you decide to keep her, starting on page 200. And lastly, on page 231, you'll discover the ultimate ninja tactics that will allow you to build the best possible relationship with a woman if you decide to marry her or stay with her long term, so both of you will be as happy as possible. And as you've probably noticed by now, applying the formula inside Attract and Keep Her correctly is the only way to permanently avoid the female assassin and make sure the highest quality women never want to leave you. Now, you might believe a system that can do that much for you would cost a fortune, and in all honesty, It really should, considering the happiness that comes with succeeding with women and the financial and emotional toll that comes with falling victim to the female assassin. And after all, this system has helped men like you all over the world avoid the female assassin for good and experience a level of success with women they only dreamed about before, and a level of control over their dating lives and relationships with women that they didn't think was possible before. I'll get to the price in just a few moments. First, I want to share a few unique benefits this one-of-a-kind system will deliver to you. You'll discover the 27 dating and relationship myths you absolutely must abolish from your mind in order to get the results you want. That's covered on pages 63 to 82. You'll also discover some really clever ways to find out exactly how interested a woman is in you. It's like having a gauge that tells you how much a woman really likes you at any point, almost like she has a 1 to 10 meter above her head. Imagine how confident you feel when you know exactly how much she likes you. I've proven that it's all about how much she likes you, and I want to share those secrets with you too. And in Chapter 8, I'll help you go beyond what society says you should want when it comes to women, and what your friends and family think you should want when it comes to women, and discover exactly what you really want when it comes to women so you can start getting it. Plus, I'll be revealing exactly how to apply the formula to make it her idea to keep talking to you, to kiss you, to hook up with you, to date you, to become your girlfriend, to marry you, and stay with you in order to maximize your dating success and steer clear of the female assassin. So what's the price of the brand new breakthrough Attract and Keep Her system? Well, I could tell you that a 1-hour private coaching session with me starts at $500 an hour. Yet you won't pay anywhere near that much to learn all of the best material I teach my top clients in a step-by-step format. And you're not just getting Attract and Keep Her today. Just for watching this entire briefing today, I'd like to give you 5 incredible VIP bonuses free of charge to help you leverage the formula even faster and jumpstart your results. And the first VIP bonus you're getting today is called Attractive Conversations. Now, we already cover all of the attractive conversation patterns that you're going to need right inside the Attract and Keep Her system. What this bonus allows you to do is inject some really high leverage principles into those conversational patterns so that you're going to have more fun and build more attraction with women right away. This bonus is great if you're the kind of guy who's a little bit more on the logical side, because it will help you get out of your head and into fun conversations with women that are going to be interesting and attractive to them, whether it's your first conversation with her or you've been with her for years. So this bonus is going to allow you to have a lot more fun with women and build and maintain their attraction over time. And the second VIP bonus you're getting today is called Attractive Rapport. One of the most common questions that I get from guys is, how do I stop her from flaking on me? Which just means a guy schedules a date with a woman and she either texts him a little bit before and cancels, or she doesn't show up at all. And one of the biggest reasons for a woman flaking on you is not building rapport with her correctly. And again, we talk a lot about rapport right inside the Attract and Keep Her system. And this bonus is going to allow you to take your rapport building with women to the next level. So this is really effective for making sure women show up for your dates. And the third VIP bonus you're getting today is called Attractive Body Language. If there is one thing that can increase the number of options you have, it's your body language. So if you really get your body language down, you're going to have a lot more women that you can apply the formula with, and that gives you more choice, which is what we want. And this bonus is going to show you the biggest body language mistakes that guys make and exactly how to avoid them, and the best possible body language that you can have that will increase your chances of a woman being attracted to you when she first sees you. And the fourth VIP bonus you're getting today is called Attractive Positioning. And this bonus is awesome because it allows you to drastically reduce your competition, meaning that you're going to have more options and you're going to do better with less work. And that's exactly what we want. And the fifth VIP bonus you're getting today is called How to Get Her Number and Text Her. And whether you're a little bit older and texting isn't really your thing, or you're a younger guy and you text too much, this bonus is an absolute must. Inside this bonus, you'll discover the one text you must never send any woman if you want to have a chance with her, the 3 biggest texting mistakes men make and how to avoid them, how to use texting to get her chasing you, to spike her attraction, and to keep her interested in you, and most importantly, how to not screw up your chances with a woman with something as silly as texting. And all 5 of these awesome VIP bonuses are yours free today when you order now. So what do you think a fair price for all of this would be? $297 would be more than fair even without all these VIP bonuses. Why? Well, first of all, it's really hard to put a price on completely handling this area of your life. I know for me it's been absolutely priceless in my life. And I don't have to tell you how expensive dating can be today. According to Match.com, dinner and a movie for two people is now an alarming $135 in New York City, and dinner and a basketball game costs $338. And that same date in the smaller city of Portland, Oregon, costs $145. And that's only one date. Even if you just take women out for coffee, that's a lot of wasted time and money if you don't know exactly what to do to keep the ones you really like interested in you. And of course, you could just choose to continue on the path you're on right now and probably pay the extreme toll of settling for a woman you don't even like that much. And let's not even talk about the emotional and financial costs of having your heart repeatedly broken, getting rejected, getting broken up with, and especially getting divorced. And maybe giving a woman half your stuff and facing the possibility of someone else raising your kids. You might even decide to give up on women completely at some point, even though you don't really want to, if you just keep doing what you're doing right now. And I refuse to let any of that happen to you. So let's just make this an easy decision for you today, all right? I feel you deserve to know why I'm offering you such a massive discount today. Let me share my vision with you. It's a movement I'm inviting you to join today, along with thousands of other awesome guys all over the planet who are ready to take total control of their dating lives and relationships with women and lead themselves, the women they date, and even their families to a new level of fulfillment and happiness. I'm on a mission to help at least 100,000 men live their ideal life and share it with their ideal women, and to raise the percentage of people who are happy in their relationships from 10 to 30% like it is right now, up to 40%. Imagine how much better would the world be if more men were completely satisfied with their dating lives. How much conflict would disappear? How many children would benefit from having an awesome dad and a mom who's completely in love with him even after 50 years? How many women would benefit from an abundance of attractive men who knew exactly what to do with them? How many sons would learn these critical skills earlier in life by watching the way their dad interacts with their mom? And how many daughters would grow up and choose better partners because of this? The truth is that we're fighting an uphill battle against extremely powerful forces, and we need every man we can get. So I came to the decision that I absolutely need to let as many men be a part of this mission as possible for the benefit of everyone. I simply can't let price get in the way of you achieving your dating and relationship goals, as well as helping me make a positive impact on the world. I also love men of action, and so do women, by the way, who capitalize on a great opportunity when they see one, so I want to reward you for watching this entire briefing and taking action today. And that means you won't be paying $297 for the Attract and Keep Her system and all the bonuses today. Not even close. It's not even going to be half that much. It's not even going to be $67. Your total investment today for the Attract and Keep Her system plus all the bonuses you see on the screen is now only one payment of just $47. Look below this presentation right now and click on the yellow rectangular order button that says click to order now and lock in your special VIP price right now for only $47. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional triple guarantee. Just try the Attract and Keep Her system for a full 60 days, and if you don't have at least one hot, awesome woman showing strong interest in you within the first 30 days, or if you apply the formula and a woman still decides to leave you at any point in the first 60 days, or even if you don't like the font we use in the book, if you are not 100% satisfied in every way, just send us an email and we'll gladly refund your entire investment, no questions asked. And we'll part as friends no matter what. I care about your results. So look below this presentation right now and click on the yellow button that says click to order now and claim your special VIP price right now. Check out what Savannah from San Diego said. She says, Attract and Keep Her by Jim Wolfe demystifies male-female interaction from start to finish. My hope is that every guy will read it. In the book, Jim teaches you exactly how to become the high-value man that women are drawn to. He also shows that we women are not nearly as complicated and mysterious as we think and say we are. Guys, on behalf of women everywhere, read Attract and Keep Her. Plus, if you click the button right now before the presentation ends, I'm going to include this VIP super bonus worth $99 absolutely free. because women will start challenging you aggressively to show their strong interest in you once you start applying the formula, and you need to be prepared for that. So I'm including this VIP super bonus called Pass Her Tests. And this hour-long audio program is absolutely awesome because it shows you almost every single test a woman can throw at you at any point, and exactly how to handle all of them like a champion so that you keep increasing her attraction and love for you and maintaining it as long as you want. This is going to help you really leverage the formula at the absolute highest possible level. And that brings your total value today to over $413. Yet, just by taking action right now, the entire Attract and Keep Her system with all the bonuses plus the VIP super bonus is yours for only one payment of just $47. Now remember, you're not just getting an incredible deal today, you'll be joining in our mission. Plus, you'll join the ranks of our ever-growing community of awesome guys all over the world who want to live their ideal life and share it with their ideal women. We call ourselves Team Impact because our goal is to make a huge positive impact on the planet, one man at a time. So click on the yellow button that says, click to order now and lock in your special VIP price right now. And as soon as you order, you'll be granted immediate access to everything. The complete Attract and Keep Her system and all the bonuses, plus your free VIP super bonus, Pass Her Tests, just for taking immediate action today. Here's what will happen the moment you click the Click to Order Now button right below this video. First, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page, which looks like this. And then after you complete your order, you'll have the opportunity to pick up some valuable, exclusive, VIP-only options I have for you that will help you leverage the formula even faster. Then you'll be shown a receipt page like this. All you have to do at this point is click on the green Download or Access Digital Product button, and you'll be taken to your one-step VIP profile that looks like this. It takes about 2 seconds to fill this out, and then you'll be immediately taken to your secure VIP members area, which looks like this. And on this page is where you're going to find all of your downloads, including the complete Attract and Keep Her system and all the bonuses and your VIP super bonus, Pass Her Test. Plus, I have a few additional gifts for you on this page as well. It's that simple. And remember, unless you take action today, you run a grave risk of deeper levels of frustration and continued rejection, pain, and confusion. And you'll have to live every day with the knowledge that no matter how good things are going with a particular woman, her female assassin is always lurking just around the corner, waiting for any reason to eliminate you. Yet, all of that can be avoided beginning today simply by applying the step-by-step dating principles found inside Attract and Keep Her. Imagine right now how it will feel the moment you know you finally found your answer to ultimate dating success. You wake up in the morning next to the women you really want. You feel a level of genuine confidence and happiness you've never experienced before. You feel a deep sense of acceptance, respect, and even love from yourself and the world around you. You feel completely solid as a man. You feel truly proud of yourself, and you feel free and at peace knowing that you're on the exact right path for you. You know exactly what to do at all times with a woman, and you know you'll never be eliminated by the female assassin. Yes, it's true. Any lack of success you've had with women up until today has largely been no fault of your own. You've been bombarded with lies and misinformation from every angle, even from well-meaning yet misguided friends and family. Yet today is your day to claim your power and take responsibility and take the action you know is necessary today to finally take control of your dating life and your relationships with women using a system that simply works. And unlike other systems, this one is guaranteed to work. I'm asking you right now to just try Attract and Keep Her for a full 60 days on me. Either you're absolutely thrilled with your results or you pay absolutely nothing. Plus, we never leave you hanging. Either myself or my 24-hour support team will get back to you quickly with any questions or concerns you have, so you always feel taken care of. Also, these are digital products, so you get instant access to them, and your order is secured and guaranteed by McAfee, 128-bit encryption, and VeriSign, and your order is discreetly billed, so you have no worries. Check out what John from California said. He says, one aspect of Attract and Keep Her that I really appreciate is its firm commitment to ethics. Again, Attract and Keep Her is the most ethical, most natural, and most effective way to get everything you want when it comes to women. And look at what Pavel from Bulgaria had to say. He says Attract and Keep Her is fun to read. There are too many self-improvement experts these days, and you're different, Jim, because of your broader perspective and your genuine value-spreading attitude. Thank you for creating Attract and Keep Her and for being such an awesome guy. And again, I love my clients. And remember James B. from Toronto's question about how to get rid of women who are chasing him? Well, because you're going to have to start dealing with that now, and it might be a new thing for you, I included a guide to ending things with a woman starting on page 227. Immediately after you order today, you need to do this. Download the Attract and Keep Her system by clicking on the image of the book or the link below the book image. And then download all 5 of your VIP bonuses, and then click on your VIP super bonus and listen to the program so you can handle any tests a woman throws at you at any point and solidify the attraction and love she feels for you as a result of applying the step-by-step process inside Attract and Keep Her even faster. Remember, along with your Pass Her Test VIP super bonus, you'll also be receiving the complete Attract and Keep Her system. This is your step-by-step guide to attracting the highest quality women and keeping them interested in you as long as you want, that brings out more of your real, natural personality. The Attractive Conversations bonus so you can have endless conversations that never turn a woman off. Attractive Rapport so you can make sure a woman never flakes on you. Attractive Body Language so you can turn women on without even saying anything. Attractive Positioning so you can get better results with less effort. And how to get her number and text her so you don't ruin your chances with a woman with something as silly as texting. Listen, don't put this off a second longer, and let me tell you 3 critical reasons why. First, I have no idea how long I can keep offering the system at this special VIP price, so act now before it disappears. Second, you could meet her today. You know the woman I'm talking about, the one you really want. And it would be silly to lose her just because you didn't have this system and know exactly what to do with her at all times. The female assassin is always coming for you. She can easily complete her mission and eliminate you anytime without warning, so pull the trigger now before it's too late. Also, you don't want to feel left out if my free VIP super bonus Pass Her Test is no longer available, as it probably won't be for much longer, at least for free. Those who act right now will lock in their discount and this awesome free gift. Guys who wait won't be so fortunate. And let's remember, unless you take action right now, today, you may never take action. The happiest, luckiest, most successful men act when they know a good thing, and this is a good thing. So don't risk your future by hoping some other answer will come your way. Let's make sure you get what you really want and do the only smart thing you can do. Take advantage of this limited time offer while you still can, and wisely get on the right path to dating mastery today. Click the yellow rectangular Click to Order Now button below this video right now, and let's get you started now. If you're still watching, I bet you have some questions. So here are a few of the most common questions I get about the Attract and Keep Her system, and the answers to help you out. Question: what if I don't want a relationship and I just want to date? Great. Attract and Keep Her will help you with that, and if you meet someone you end up really liking at some point, which could happen at any time, you'll know exactly what to do so there's no risk of losing her. Are you really going to guarantee that women will chase me? Yes. When you apply the formula correctly, women will chase you. Will Attract and Keep Her help me steal another guy's girlfriend? Listen, there are so many amazing single women in the world who are hungry for a guy who knows the formula that I could never condone stealing some other guy's wife or girlfriend. However, no woman is immune to the formula unless she has all of it already. So Attract and Keep Her will make absolutely 100% sure that no other guy can possibly steal your girlfriend or wife. Will Attract and Keep Her make every woman want me? Look, there's no magic pill that will make every single woman on the planet want you. However, if 2 out of 10 women like you right now, Attract and Keep Her will easily make it 3 or 4 out of 10. Will Attract and Keep Her work if I'm broke? Yes, in fact, Attract and Keep Her will save you money because you're not going to waste any money taking women on expensive dates. Is it considered cheating to use the Attract and Keep Her system? Attract and Keep Her makes you more naturally attractive. It's the most ethical and most powerful men's dating system at the same time. We love women, so this system is what's best for them too. And ultimately, at the end of the day, this is about survival. And as they say, all is fair in love and war. Will Attract and Keep Her work for me even if I'm older or bald or fat? or even ugly? Listen, of course everything will be a little smoother if you're in shape and good looking. However, yes, attract and keep her will work for you. I know guys who are tubby and look like they hit every branch on the way down the ugly tree who crush it with women, because women definitely value looks, yet nowhere near as much as we do, and their criteria are different. And if you're a little bit older, it's actually an advantage because women can look up to you and you have a lot more experience than some of the younger guys she might be dating. And by the way, I went through a spell when I was a little overweight myself, yet I was still getting results thanks to the formula. My friend Evan even asked me one time after he saw numerous women flirting with me mercilessly, "Dude, don't they know you're fat?" He couldn't understand it, seriously, and it's a little bit embarrassing to talk about that, but if it helps you take action and change your life today, it's worth sharing. I'm in the friend zone right now. Will Attract and Keeper help me out? Yes, if it's not already too late. And Attract and Keeper will make sure you're never in the friend zone again unless you want to be. Will Attract and Keeper make women stalk me? Well, I can't guarantee that women will actually stalk you, thankfully. However, women will definitely chase you if you follow it right. And honestly, that really can feel a little strange at first, especially if you've never experienced it before, like I didn't before I discovered the formula. How is Attract and Keeper different from other programs? Attract and Keeper is the only system that has the complete formula that ensures a woman will never want to leave you. And it's completely natural and scientific. Attract and Keeper makes you more of who you are, not less, and still gets you the results you want. Can I trust the Attract and Keeper 60-day money-back guarantee? Absolutely. If you are not completely satisfied for any reason, just send us a message and we'll gladly refund your entire investment with no hassles and no questions asked. We genuinely care about your results. How difficult is it to read and implement Attract and Keep Her? My clients have been telling me that it's easy to follow and that it's fun to read. Does Attract and Keep Her work on women in Canada? Of course. The Attract and Keep Her system is based on principles that have worked for thousands of years, and they're not likely to change anytime soon, and they definitely apply across cultures and national boundaries. Will Attract and Keep Her tell me what to say when I walk up to a woman? Yes. If you insert your unique personality into the conversation patterns inside Attract and Keep Her and follow the Attractive Conversations bonus, you'll know exactly what to say to a woman from the first moment you meet her until 99 years later. And that's without ever memorizing any routines. Is Attract and Keep Her going to cost me something every month? Nope. You get the complete Attract and Keep Her system, all the VIP bonuses, and the VIP Super Bonus for just one payment of only $47.